flower's pollen has 6 chromosomes in each cell. A lily's leaf would have how many chromosomes? Are the leaf cells made by mitosis or meiosis? What is your evidence? Go ahead. Talk with your groups. Think about what parts of the flower the pollen is versus the leaf. Is it the body? Is it the sex organs? What is it?
Wait, do we write it down?
Yeah, you can write it down.
Don't write it down.
Pollen.
Okay, I answered that.
Wait. It would be cool, right?
All right, Josh. How many chromosomes are in each of the lily's leaf cells? Give me a number.
Gives you the answer.
12 or 3.
Which one?
You tell me.
You tell me.
3?
Okay, 3 is incorrect.
12. 12. 12.
What's the answer, Austin? It's not 6.
12.
Christian, what's the answer? 12. 12. Here's why.
Okay.
The pollen, hey, the pollen are the sex cells, so they are haploid. The leaf are somatic cells, so they are diploid, so 2 times the pollen number. Okay? If the leaf cells are somatic cells, are they made by mitosis or meiosis? Mitosis. And what is your evidence? It's because they are diploid or somatic cells, right? Okay. Question 2. How can meiosis lead to variation in plants and animals?
Oh yeah, you want this answer? Yeah, you can cheat off that? Because I don't know, Brad. So go ahead and count. Does anyone know this answer?
Yeah.
Crossing over. Crossing over?
Yes, Max, I think the answer is crossing.
Who are you crossing over? Alright, give me the answer.
What? I thought it was about the right.
Brianna. Quiet down, guys. Guys. Brianna, how can meiosis lead to variation in plants and animals? By crossing over. Good. Question 3. It has been said that meiosis is just mitosis done twice. Do you agree? Justify your answer.
Technically, yes. Or yes, technically, because it's the same process, but they're not the same because the outcome is different.
All right, Izzy. Is meiosis the same thing as mitosis done twice?
No.
Because it's what? Okay, so no. We're getting there. Max, come back up here, please, like you were yesterday.
Oh, God. The answer is no because crossing over happens.
Okay, crossing over does happen, but remember in meiosis, at the beginning, crossing over does happen. So that was when Max and I looked like this, and I said that we would probably switch shoes, and that's crossing over, right? Okay, in meiosis 1, the goal is for me to end up in my own cell, and Max to end up in his own cell. In meiosis 2, It's for my left side, or my right side, to be switched, separated from my left side. Same thing for Max. Getting 1, 2, 3, 4 cells. Mitosis is just separating right from left. So is meiosis 1 like mitosis? No. Is meiosis 2 like mitosis? Yes. Go ahead and sit down. Thank you. Question 4. A rabbit has 44 chromosomes. How many chromosomes are in each type of cell? Egg, sperm, somatic, zygote, haploid, diploid.
Yeah, he's right, he's right.
Alright, so those that's the what side? Check what side.
That's all fertilized.
Those are sensitive. So is the 22, right?
Fertilized
Because 22 is that's what I was guys, also for chat. Brady, don't you?
I'm seeing if you're right.
I'm seeing if you're right. I'll just have the camera a little bit of it.
Matt.
What's up, not?
Hey, focus up here, guys. Matt, how many are in an egg cell? 22. Andres, how many in a sperm cell?
22.
22. China, how many in a somatic cell? 44. I'm ready to bring right now. Corey, how many in a zygote? 44. Ethan, how many in a haploid cell? 22. Kate, how many in a diploid cell? 44. Excellent. Nice job, guys. Question 5. What is crossing over? What phase does it happen in? And why is it important?
What thing? I don't know what it is. What is it? I know something like this.
No, I don't know. Wait, what? I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to
Explain it with my hands.
That's what I'm trying to do. So I just say,
Just try it.
Switch around the offspring.
When?
It's when like they switch.
Cross.
Which, what do they switch? I forgot the word.
Which is what allows genetic variety.
Whoa.
So that's why it's
On
Well, I know that.
one thing. Like how she said her shoe.
One thing is when you cross over chromosomes with this given egg. I don't know how to explain it. Like I know.
I know it is, but
she's not positive.
She's not right.
She's the left. Switch off or
All right, Brady. What is crossing over?
The alteration of their genetic chromosomes.
Okay, close. So when Max and I were standing up here, what type of chromosomes would we be considered? What's that special term? Not haploid, not diploid. We are what kind of chromosomes? These with an H. Homologous chromosomes. Okay, here's what homologous chromosomes mean. It means that we are chromosomes with the same genes. So yesterday I said our genes were for a top and pants and shoes. And maybe Austin and Olivia stood up here, and they were homologous chromosomes for hair color, eye color, and skin color. Okay? So they are chromosomes with the same genes. Crossing over is when they trade genes with each other. During what phase? Does anybody know?
Prophase 1.
Prophase 1, good. To create what? Why would we do that?
So we don't.
So we all don't look the same as our siblings. Genetic diversity. Good job.
Thanks.
Question 6. Spermatogenesis is the development of sex cells in male organisms. This results in how many haploid cells, and do polar bodies form during this process? So how many sperm cells are made, and are there any polar bodies made?
Alright, spermatic is the development of sex cells from a male organism. Right? Brady. Sperm. The result is how many cells? 10.
I think it's like 4.
See? I meant no.
All right, Kevin, how many sperm cells are made? Not 23, that's how many chromosomes are in the cells. China? What? No, that's how many chromosomes. Yeah. 4. Only 4 are made. Okay? Each with 23 chromosomes. Are there any polar bodies that are made during this process? No. Question 7. Oogenesis is the development of sex cells from the female organism. How many haploid egg cells are made? And do any polar bodies form during this process?
Because they have that, so they have like 10. That's one.
I think that's what
Yeah.
I don't think that's what that is.
Do any polar bodies? Well, I feel if it's no for a guy, it's actually no for a girl. Did you ever think?
Matt, how many eggs are made?
Yeah, our group.
400.
Samara, do you know? Not 2. Christian?
Or like the actual process.
Wait, what was that? Sorry.
Like, is this like after you're born, or is it?
No, just like in meiosis. Like when one cell goes through meiosis, how many eggs are made?
I don't know.
Not 400. That's how many you're born with. Yeah.
One big one, 3 little ones.
Oh,
One big egg,
I got you.
and those 3 other ones are your polar bodies. Remember, the big egg takes all of the cytoplasm from the other 3 eggs, and they shrivel up and die and are useless. Question 8. What is the purpose of meiosis, and why is it important for cells to do this process?
Why is that Christian? It's in the front.
It's asking you what the
That's great. Brady, what is the purpose of meiosis? Christian?
Reproduce.
Not to reproduce.
So we.
Okay, so we can reproduce, but what is the purpose of meiosis? What does meiosis make? What does meiosis make?
Babies.
Not babies. Sex cells, thank you, Kevin. The purpose of meiosis is to make sex cells, and this is important because you need egg and sperm to make a baby. Good. Question 9. What is the important event that happens during prophase 1? Why
Oh,
is it important?
yeah.
What is the important event and why is it important? Write it down. No. Natalie, what happens during prophase 1 of meiosis?
It reduces the number of chromosomes.
Okay, you're getting ahead of me. Something else happens first.
Crossing over.
Crossing over, and why is crossing over important? Matt, do you know why? No, not to reduce the chromosome number. Matt? So you're genetically different from your brothers and sisters. Good. Question 10. What are the consequences of errors in meiosis? Hint. Think about the number of chromosomes there are supposed to be. What happens if something is wrong? This is a think about it question.
You'll be dead. You only decide one of this because then you had too much. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, I'm letting you go. I feel bad for him and he killed the dog. And then I'm like, he was so kind. I didn't want to.
All right, who wants to answer this one? What are the consequences of errors in meiosis? Go ahead, China. You could have a genetic disorder, exactly. Too many or too little chromosomes can give you a genetic disorder. Okay? Matt, what were you going to say? Okay.
I raised my hand.
Any questions about any of these things? Yeah.
What's a polar body?
Polar bodies are when, so 4 eggs are made, but one of the eggs will actually take the cytoplasm from 3 more, from the other 3, so it can get a big egg, and it'll leave them shriveled up. Those 3 shriveled up eggs are called polar bodies. Any questions? Okay, here's what I need you to do. Mr. Franco, we are all good here. I need one person to throw away the paper towels.